This is Kaylee Mahan, and this is my Leap for Generating New Ideas. I'm going to be focusing today on a screencasted annotation on sexuality in teen literature and other diverse literatures. I originally got on this idea after reading the article by Hughes and Hassel, Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, and Questioning Themed Literature for Teens. This is a really important article, and I really like the idea of focusing on diversity of sexuality in literature for teens because it is a very hard time for teens and they probably are questioning, and so it's good that we can provide that literature for them. However, I wanted to focus not just on sexuality diversity, but also on ethnic and disability diversity. Not everyone's the same, and literature doesn't always reflect that, and so it's good to find articles and information on ways that we can increase the diversity in teen and young adult literature. So I'm going to start in Lista. We're going to do academic journal. We're going to do library, teen, actually no, young adult, and it's sexuality that I want. Perhaps it was not sexuality. Let's change that to LGBT. That's what I meant to put. Yes, okay. So this is the article that I'm most fond of. However, it is not available in EBSCO right now. But this article focuses on children's and young adult literature, library materials, multiculturalism, disabilities, and LGBT people. And it's asking to school, public, and academic library collections in the U.S. provide the children, young adults, and future teachers that they serve with the books that reflect diversity. I think this is very important. So I've actually already downloaded the article into Mendeley. It wasn't available in Helen, but I was able to get it from the Taylor and Francis website, and I'm very glad I did. I've already started going through this article, so you'll see a couple of annotations that I've already made. I tend to mark things that I think, things that sort of catch my eye right in the moment. I'm just sort of doing a quick read through, and then this is a good way for me to go back and really take a closer look at what I've marked. With all the reading that we have to do, using technology like this where I can just make a quick note or highlight something that really catches my eye and then go on to another article and then come back to it at a different time is really important to me. Actually, I just noticed this right here, books mirror children's lives. And so I think that I'm going to make a note here. Are all children represented? And I can move this away because it was in my way. And it'll stay there, which I think is really nice. So this is a literature review. As you can already see, I've sort of drawn my attention to that so that I would know that I can also go look at the other articles that are mentioned here in case I think that they're important or they come up with points that I think are very interesting. All in all, I'm a huge fan of Mendeley. It sort of gives you the chance to quickly go through an article and just make notes and find what's important to you. And there's another important part, because I want to make sure I'm not just focusing on LGBTQ, but I need to focus on racial and ethnic diversity. Because those are huge issues, not only in today's world, but in our libraries as well. This is actually probably the best way to describe this whole thing. The discriminated disadvantaged and underserved. If I plan on writing an article about this, then that's going to be my title. So that was my annotation, and I'm going to get back to annotating just a little bit more. Actually, before I forget, I'm going to write a little note. Need diverse books to learn. Thank you for joining me today on my annotation adventure, and I hope that I was able to show you sort of my research process. I know it's a little bit scatterbrained at times, but it tends to be how I work, and I hope that I sort of enticed you into using Mendeley because it actually is really awesome. Thank you, and have a nice day.